Hey everybody, and welcome back to Lindsey's Little Library. So I'm here today to go through a little feels like fall book haul slash TBR. So I am a huge fan of fall. I love everything about it. My kids are back in school. It's cooler out. I love the smells. I love the sights. I love the sounds. I just love fall. And so the whole, guess what threw me over the top, or what made me think of this idea, is the Book of the Month books that I got this month. So I am partnering with Book of the Month again in September. And the two books that I picked from their choices, which there's usually 5 to 7 choices every month. It's very reasonable monthly cost. The first time you sign up, it's $9.99, just $10 for a beautiful hardcover book. Links are below for all of this information if you want to check it out. And their selection of books is unbelievable. I love them all. And the two that I got just gave me such fall vibes that I cannot wait to pick them up. One of them has been on my radar for quite a while, so super excited about them. The other thing I love about Book of the Month is they have a podcast. Again, links are all going to be below, that I have been obsessed with. I am a frequent dog walker because somebody needs to get rid of her energy, and podcasts are definitely one of the things I listen to, as well as audiobooks. But I love when their podcasts come out. It is a couple of the editors from Book of the Month interviewing an author, and they're done so well. So highly encourage you to check them out as well on whatever podcast app. I just use the one on my phone. So the two books that I picked for this month, this one obviously gives you all the fall vibes with its cover, and then this one just the theme of it. So the first one I want to talk about is The Attic Child by Lola J. So this follows two children separated by almost a century apart, but yet kept captive in the same space. So we have early 1900s. We have Celeste. She spends most of the time locked away in an attic of a large house by the sea. She's 12 years old. And the only time that she isn't bound to the confines of the small space is when she's acting as an unpaid servant to an English explorer. So love that that's a different take. I was kind of expecting like World War II type thing, but no, this is early 1900s indentured servant type thing. As the years pass, this Sir Richard Babington, which is the English explorer, desperately clings to memories of his family in Africa, even as he struggles to remember his mother's face and sometimes his real name. So then we fast forward to 1974. We have Laura, a young orphan girl born into wealth and privilege, finds herself trapped in the same attic. Searching for a ray of light in the darkness of the attic, she finds a message carved into the wall. Written in an unidentifiable language, and under the floorboards is an old-fashioned pen and a porcelain doll and a beaded necklace, providing comfort for her when all hope is lost. These clues will lead her to uncover the secrets of the attic. So I love it's told in dual perspectives and then the dual timelines. I want to say it's like every other chapter from what I was looking and peering at. And it even goes forward a little bit. So we get Laura in 1970s and in the 1990s. Love me some 90s vibes. And then we have Celestine, 1907. So it varies between the two. So intrigued by how this connection is made. Definitely all over this book. And then the next one that I got from them is Killers of a Certain Age by Deanna Rayborn. I'm so excited for this book. Definitely gives me all the fall vibes because it's about murder. So the tagline that got me is, older women often feel invisible, but sometimes that's their secret weapon. Yeah. So they spent their lives as the deadliest assassins in an international organization, and now that they're 60 years old, 4 female friends can't just retire. It's kill or be killed. And I believe they're sent to an island. Yeah, they get an all expense paid vacation to mark their retirement. Little do they know that they're being targeted to kind of be taken out, and they have to rebel against it. And I think it's going to be fantastic. So love that choice. The next few books I have on my radar, I actually have another Book of the Month one. I got this was last October. I have The Ex-Hex, which I've heard so many fantastic things about, by Erin Sterling. I love me a good witchy tale in October, and I love to read it during a dreary, rainy day. I know, I'm all about the ambiance. This one is Never Mix Vodka and Witchcraft. I mean, that's solid advice. So we have Vivian Jones nursed her broken heart like any young witch would, with vodka, weepy music, and bubble baths, and a curse on a horrible boyfriend. She knows she shouldn't use her magic this way, but with only an orchard hayride, scented candle in hand, she isn't worried it will cause him anything more than a bad hair day or two. Well, I'm feeling that's going to come back to bite her, but I'm excited for that one. It sounds just sweet and fun and magical. And then the next one, I actually just picked this up. This is by Bianca Mars, who wrote If You Want to Make God Laugh and Hum If You Don't Know the Words. Love her writing and so excited for this. I feel like it's a little bit different than what she has written before, but it's the Witches of Moonshine Manor. We have 5 octogenarian witches, so they're in their 80s. They gather as an angry mob threatens to demolish Moonshine Manor. All eyes turn to the witch in charge, Queenie, who confesses they've fallen far behind on their mortgage payments. Whoops. Still, there's hope, since the imminent return of Ruby, one of the sisterhood who's been gone for 33 years, will surely be their salvation. So it's a coven of modern day witches, a magical heist gone wrong, and a looming threat. And written by Bianca Mars. It's going to be fantastic, and this cover is everything. So beyond excited for that one. And then this is a little random, but again, obsessed with podcasts and obsessed with listening to a number of them. I listened to one about Jack the Ripper, and they suggested Patricia Cornwell's Portrait of a Killer. It's Jack the Ripper, case closed. So this is her take on who she thought Jack the Ripper was, and the evidence she had. It sounds like she did like some serious digging into the Jack the Ripper case, which again, I've recently been a little obsessed with it. So I bought this one off of Pinko Books for like $2. It's fantastic. And look at the condition of this book. It is fantastic. Let's see, what's our date? 2002. So 20-year-old book, and it's in a glorious condition. So I really want to get to that as well. I feel like that would, again, be good fall spooky vibes. So there's my fall pile of possibilities, we'll say. Killers of a Certain Age is definitely on the top of it for me. If you guys haven't started Book of the Month or joined it yet, now would be a really great time. Again, there's a link below to get your first month for $9.99. I mean, seriously, such a great deal. But I'm super excited for that one, the XX as well. I love fall. I love fall. Let me know below if there's any fall favorites or types of books you like to gravitate towards. Otherwise, yeah, comment, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye.